Hello everyone, welcome to A Clear Perspective. I'm Serene. Now we are at the end of year 2020. The year 2020 has been quite a difficult one for most of us. The coronavirus, also called the CCP virus pandemic, has swept through the world and changed our way of life. And the presidential election has shocked us all. Like a viewer named Leah Lee commented, not just the election fraud, but all the high-up people with and in the authority, courts, judges, etc., just refusing to accept and even listen to the evidence and then just throw it out. Then, with all the mainstream media and the social media joining in and lying or censoring what is going on, nobody would have believed this could have happened in the United States less than 2 months ago. After discussing the U.S. election for nearly a month, today I would like to focus on the pandemic. The new variant of the Covid-19 virus found in the UK is triggering a new wave of infections. And the first case of this new variant has been officially confirmed in the United States. On December 29th, Colorado Governor Jared Polis announced that a man in his 20s was confirmed with the COVID-19 variant. This is the first officially confirmed case in the country. This man has not traveled recently and has no close contacts. This case has undoubtedly caused concern at the local CDC. Not only because the virus variant is substantially more infectious, but also because he didn't travel and had no known contacts with the virus. This could only mean that his case was not isolated. There are likely to be other cases in the area. Later, Colorado police reported there is a second suspected case of the variant in the state. After this news broke out on December 29th, a spokeswoman for the CDC issued a warning. Quote, "We expect that there will be additional cases that are likely to be detected in the coming days." On the same day, Luke Ledlow, 41 years old, Louisiana's Congressman-elect, died from COVID-19. He tested positive on the 18th and had been in the intensive care unit since December 23rd. It is unclear if Ledlow was infected with a variant of the CCP virus, but he was the first case of a member of Congress who died of the disease. The UK scientists believe the variant is 70% more contagious than previous identified strains. So far, at least 26 countries have reported cases of the new variant. This is only a week after British Prime Minister Johnson announced the discovery of new variant in the UK. In the UK, on December 29th, more than 53,000 new virus cases were confirmed, as well as 414 more deaths. The total number of confirmed cases in the UK is now more than 2.38 million, with over 71,000 deaths. Let's now move on to China. The data on COVID-19 in China is quite underwhelming, and many of us may have a good idea why the number of reported cases from China is so low. On December 30th, 1 year ago, Dr. Li Wenliang, one of the first whistleblowers of COVID-19 in China, became aware of a possible disease outbreak after seeing multiple patients with SARS-like symptoms. He shared this finding with his friends and warned them about it. Dr. Li Wenliang was soon accused for spreading rumors, and on January 3rd, he, along with 7 other doctors, were harassed by local police and denounced publicly on television. On January 10th, Dr. Li Wenliang began showing symptoms of COVID-19. On January 30th, he was diagnosed with COVID-19, and 5 days later, officials announced Dr. Li Wenliang's death. Now, just 3 days ago, Zhang Zhan, a journalist and a former lawyer who reported the real situation of the epidemic in Wuhan, was sentenced to 4 years in prison for picking quarrels and provoking trouble. This news quickly became an international headline. On December 29th, Mike Pompeo released a public statement to demand the release of Zhang Zhan. In the statement, Pompeo said, quote, "The Chinese Communist Party, CCP, has shown once again it will do whatever it takes to silence those who question the party's official line, even regarding crucial public health information." Beginning with the humiliation of Dr. Li Wenliang and ending with the sentencing of Zhang Zhan, the CCP has been operating its propaganda machine throughout 2020, silencing anyone who voices opposition by exposing the truth of the virus. Ironically, a study published by the Chinese CDC on the same day that Zhang was sentenced showed that more than 4.43% of Wuhan residents had antibodies for the virus, meaning they had been infected previously. This was after a 76-day closure of Wuhan earlier this year, and the study was conducted on 34,000 Wuhan residents in April. Factoring in Wuhan's population, that would mean that at least 480,000 people must have been infected, almost 10 times their official number of 50,000. And that still might not be the end. There is no way of knowing how many adjustments have been made to the data. In other words, the report released by the CDC confirmed that the CCP is covering up the severity of the epidemic, validating Zhang's report. Zhang Zhan was sentenced to 4 years in prison for doing some simple filming and narration on the true situation. This is absolutely ludicrous. If she completed the CDC report all by herself and announced that the CCP had cut its infection numbers by tenfold, I think her sentence may have been even more severe. Her sentence would then be for something along the lines of endangering national security. This is the key to the CCP's supposed pandemic prevention. We see now that many places in China are in a state of emergency and full-on chaos. In Dalian, the entire city has been locked down. Shunyi district in Beijing and a few other cities near Beijing have all declared a state of emergency and are facing potential lockdown. I find it amusing that the local officials in these places are making a big deal out of only a few isolated cases and blame it all on imported goods. As I see it, the official data means nothing and is nothing short of being propaganda. The heavy sentence on Zhang Zhan is a threat to the people that know the truth. If they were to divulge the information, there would be consequences. Even though it is a bit late to say it, whenever anything happens on an international scale, we must stay away from the harmful lies of the CCP. In the case of Covid-19, our misjudgment of the CCP resulted in the loss of American lives. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. I wish everyone a very happy New Year. We will continue to hold on to our hope and perseverance for a brighter and a better tomorrow. May you find peace, love, and success in 2021. By the way, this is our last episode in 2020. We will take some rest and see you again on Monday, January 4th.